So in today's video, we're going to discuss defensive accuracy and we're going to discuss the command drill. You know, being able to move with a firearm is something we need to practice. And unfortunately, the ranges that people go to, it's not allowed. It's not allowed for safety purposes mostly, guys. They're not trying to be mean to you. Our insurance is so expensive at the range to begin with that when someone's moving with a firearm, their accuracy rate drops to about 50%. So here's a good drill. Grab you and your buddy and put this target out a distance that you can conquer first. Have your buddy call out a letter or number and you're going to impact it. Now the concept, more than anything, you can flip this up multiple different ways. Ideally A, B, 1, 2, but you can put a number behind that, like A2, and that means 2 shots need to be put there. Or 1, 1, and that means 1 shot needs to put in 1. Great way of doing it, and this kind of puts you on your toes a little bit and allows you to have a decision on the fly, which in turn makes you start thinking before you're shooting, and it just causes a little bit more stress in the shooting, and it turns you a little bit more, what's going to happen next, because you don't know what target you're aiming at. That's one of the challenges. Now, check with your range, but you can add some lateral movement to this as well. Let me show you with a rubber gun first. You could be standing in the middle of the range in your bay, and you can move a little bit, sidestep and sidestep. You could bring yourself a little forward. You could bring yourself a little back. Keep in mind, guys, in a real situation, you're not going to stand stagnant. You're going to want to move. So you could transition left or right a little bit, but you need to check the rules at your local range before you do it. We don't have a problem with someone laterally moving left or right or forward or backwards. We just don't want you to go back past the bay line or, obviously in the bay. But you can actually do some lateral movement. We talked about before, we use our waist to aim the weapon, not our wrist. So if you got the weapon up in your line of sight, bend at your waist to get the weapon where it needs to be and cut the shots the best you can. Adding that lateral movement could be part of the command too if you want to, which builds more stress. Guys that work at local ranges or can shoot outside and they allow you to move a little bit, you can extend your lateral movement, maybe 3 feet, 4 feet, whatever you need to do. What you want to think about mostly with lateral movement or moving with any firearm is you need to have heel to toe as much as possible. You want to make sure that you're not crossing your feet. You want to drag your feet as much as possible. That way you have more contact to the floor and you're not going to step or bobble on something. Remember, you have a loaded firearm in your hand. This can easily be practiced in your garage or in one of your bedrooms with a dry firing method as well. What are we going to do with this drill? We're going to set this drill out at a conquer method. So let's start out at 3 yards right there. And then we're just going to do some shooting of this to kind of show you. I'm going to call my command. It's not really how we're going to work, but it would give you an idea what it is. Most of those targets are pretty big. So we can run this drill with a medium speed. And we're doing 1 shot at a time, focusing on the transition. So I think what I'll do is I'll run A, B, 1, 2. And then I will probably do 2 twice, which will give me 5 shots. This is a 1-shot drill, guys. So we want to be able to focus, and we're going to move, and I'm going to transition right or left while I'm doing it to kind of give you a simulation of what I want to see you do. Let me go ahead and get my weapon. Of course, I don't have my earmuffs. Okay, I got my earmuffs. You got yours? Let's go ahead and take this magazine. By the way, we're shooting the Shield Plus today. Shield Plus, 5 rounds. Well, happy Good Friday. And I hope you have a wonderful Easter with your family. There's 5 shots there. We're going to set the drill up. I'm going to transition right or left here with my feet as I'm cutting the shots, okay? I got my muffs on. You got your muffs on? All right, let's do this. We're going to go A, B, C, 1. We'll go 2 one more time. There we go. We'll cut A and B low, didn't I? One of the things we got to be careful of is we don't have that gun up in our line of sight. I don't want to use my wrist to aim the gun, but I want to be able to transition right or left as well. And the more we do this, the easier it becomes for us. We're just beginning to get command of the gun, if that makes sense to you guys. The more you guys have been watching this channel, we've put you in a position where you know the foundation now. You know grip, you know stance, you know trigger control, you know sight picture, you know sight alignment. And all that stuff makes so much of a difference and makes you a better shooter. You can identify what you're doing wrong and be able to fix it. All right, let's do it again. Starting with A. Starting with B. Come down here to 2, and then 1. There we go. All right, let's try to do that one more time. Now again, I told you, you need to check the regulations of your range, see if they allow you to do the stagnant walk back and forth, but they should not have a problem with it because it does allow you movement. It does add a little bit of stress rate to it because then it puts you in a position of I gotta think about this, think about my feet, think about the target, think about the transition, think about the target number he's calling, your buddy's calling. It really makes this a challenging drill. All right, let's do it one more time. A, B, C. I don't know why I keep saying C, it's 1 and 2. There we go. There we go. You know, this is one of the drills that we put in to the masterclass. And if you don't know what the masterclass is, we're offering Master Your Handgun in 4 weeks. And it is a webinar type style course where we give you the webinar. We give you the course workbook, which is an ebook. We give you drills, and each week we go over the fundamentals that you need to become a better shooter. Are you sick of shooting low and left? Are you tired of just not putting it all together, just not impacting where you need to be? Well, this 4-week course will put you in a position where you'll work with me for 4 weeks on controlling the weapon and working on your fundamentals. You're going to need a weapon. You're going to need ability to learn, basically. You're going to need to be available Monday nights at 7 p.m. for us to do our live call that week. It is a webinar. And then from there, you need to do the homework I give you. And what you put into this is what you put out. Here are a couple reviews from some of my students.
What's up, guys? My name is David Navarro. I am one of the beta testers from the state of Washington. I believe I'm the furthest student from John. And let me just say, I was super hesitant when I first took the class, or before actually entering into it. I didn't know if this was a scam or not, but let me best believe this is not a scam, man. This is actually something legit. I had a lot of fun in this class. I had some prior firearm training, but John really polished me up. He really he made my accuracy, my precision so much better. His teachings really did take my skills to the next level, and I'm sure he will show you some of my targets. This actually is very important class, and that I would recommend to anybody, despite distance. Many of us that are on the internet every single day, we're already getting training from different YouTubers and different forums out there, whether it be from Reddit or whatever, right? Asking for different drills and what's the perfect hand grip and everything else like that. The difference between that and this class is that this class, yes, it might be them online or whatever, but you are going to get it personalized to your targets. When you go to the range and you show John your target, he's going to tell you exactly what you did wrong and how. Believe me, it sounds almost like mystic. It almost is, really, but it really is something that has been incredibly helpful to my shooting life. I have a wife, I have a family, I need to protect them. I need to make sure that when I shoot from my finger, right, I shoot that trigger, that it is spot on and that I'm not going to hit anybody else. It is important to me, my safety, my defense, and this is what John is all about. John is to help you defend others, and this is why I recommend his class 100%. He is extremely friendly. He will work on your time, especially me as I was coaching. He helped me. I highly recommend. I hope you take his class.
Hi, how's it going? My name is Steffens. I actually just wanted to take a few seconds to speak about my firearms training with John G. Johnson. I have been in a 4-week masterclass with him to better help my accuracy, proficiency with a handgun. Best class I've ever taken. Most knowledge, simple, straight to the point. If you take the time and work out and put in the knowledge that he's giving you, get to the range and practice, I promise you'll be a better shooter. I'm living proof of that. As I'm in Boston, Massachusetts, and John is in Florida, physically I haven't had a chance to get down there and train with him. But the classes that we've been doing, the training with everyone else, and the beta group that he's provided right now, top tier stuff. If you are interested in a solid way to raise your proficiency in shooting, I highly recommend this. Thanks again, John. Looking forward to working with you.
Those two guys, did you see they were in the beta group? David was all the way from Washington State, and Steffens is still with us in our extended group, and he's from Boston. And those guys are very, very happy they took the class, you see. And we want you to join up to the master class, which is starting May 3rd. It's a Monday night at 7 p.m. It's 5 weeks total because we have the final week. Each week you get drills, you get techniques, you get books, you get everything you need. And at the end, you will conquer your firearm and make you a better shooter. My job as a firearms instructor is to educate, motivate, and entertain. And I think I do that pretty well. Speaking of educate, I have some ebooks that we offer as well. They're about grip, they're about stance, they're about trigger control, they're about sight picture, they're about sight alignment. And I want to give you one of those ebooks for free. All you do is take one of the books down below in the description and go ahead and put one of those in the cart. And in the coupon code, just put free book, and it's yours for free. But if you want to support a family-owned business like myself, you can add a few more in there. Those books are only $2.99. They're normally $3.99. We got them on sale for $1 off. And if you put a couple more in the cart, it would not hurt my feelings at all. Let's go ahead and finish up this drill with the last 5 shots. By the way, guys, this target and a lot of other targets in all of my videos are downloadable from the description below, or you can just put target down below and I will send you one for free. All I request you to do is when you take it to the range, maybe take a picture or two of it and send it to one of our emails. And I'd like to see it. Let's go ahead and finish this up. That's 5 right there. 5 shots, 1 shot apiece. Let's move it back just a little bit. See how we do there, okay? You got your muffs on? I got mine on. Magazine in. Top A. 1. 2. B. There we go. Look at those. Look at those out there, guys. Got a little carried away. The command drill. It's a great drill for you. It's going to help you tremendously. Grab a buddy, grab your wife, grab your girlfriend, but don't grab your wife and your girlfriend at the same time you're at the gun range. Get this command drill a try. Don't forget to try the transition after you ask permission at the range. And give this a try. I think you'll like it. Until next time, God bless, be safe, and remember you are your first line of defense. Happy Easter, guys. Love you. Bye-bye.